a dark night in a city that knows how to keep its secrets. But one man is still trying to find the answers to life's persistent questions. Guy Noir, Private Eye.
It was spring in Minnesota, a beautiful thing, but I had to leave town because I had written a book, and an old gangster named Joey Roast Beef was all incensed about it.
Hey, Noir.
Yeah.
I hear you got a book out, and that I am portrayed as a dope.
Huh?
Is that true?
Oh. Hey, come on, Joey. There's no need for violence.
I ain't gonna be violent, just extremely accurate.
Yeah, just aim the pistol at the floor there, Joey.
You tell me the truth about this book, or else you're gonna be on the floor.
Come on, I don't know what you're talking about. Joey, a book? Come on, I can barely write a shopping list to go to the grocery store.
You told the world that I am not that smart. That's what you did. And I ain't sitting still for it.
Hey, Sugar. Sugar, what are you doing here and without any clothes on, buck naked?
What? What are you talking? Whoa, hey, give me that.
Hey, what did you say, Guy?
Hey, what are you talking about? She's got clothes on.
Well, of course I got clothes on. Whom do you take me for, a tramp?
Oh, boy, I fell for that old naked woman behind you trick. Oh, for dumb. Come on, give me the gun back, Guy.
No.
Please, with sugar on top.
With sugar on top?
No,
Well, what kind of way is that to talk, huh? Shame on you.
So, I got out of St. Paul until the whole thing blew over. The cheapest flight was to Atlanta, so that's where I went. It was gorgeous, of course. I went to Miss Mary Mac's tea room, and the sound of Georgia voices brought me to tears.
Oh, come on in, Angel Cakes. It's so sweet of you to drop by. Bless your heart. Come on in and sit down. Come on in.
Yeah, well, now, what can I bring you to drink, darling? Would you like some iced tea or some lemonade?
Well, I don't know.
How about a big old piece of pie?
Oh,
huh?
that'd be good. That'd be
A
good.
piece of what? You're serving pieces of older men here? Your own paw?
No, not pie, sweetheart. Pie. Strawberry pie, banana cream pie, pecan pie. We got it all. Don't you worry your sweet head over it. We got everything.
So I ordered myself a serving of pecan pie, and it came, and underneath was taped a note. Someone had written, "I am an advocate for civilization who's been betrayed by sick, pathetic, radical Islamic traitors seeking to promulgate their secular, socialist, Kenyan, anti-colonialist worldview and corrupt our country through their bizarre and permissive ideas who pose the greatest threat to this nation since 1939. The word secular, socialist, Kenyan, anti-colonialist told me it had been written by Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, who had suspended his campaign for president. I went back to the kitchen. Hey, anybody here see a large man with white helmet hair? Huh?
I believe he went out the back door, darling.
Out the back door? Okay. I went out the back door into the street just in time to see a man with a head of white hair. He was being shoved into a pickup truck by a woman with a shotgun. And they headed east, and on the sidewalk, I found a note. It said, "We have Newt. Pay $10 million ransom or else. Signed LME." I called the Georgia State Police. And soon I was talking with Lieutenant Roy Bob Eikenberry.
Yeah, call me Roy Bob.
Roy Bob, huh? Okay.
Let's go find Newt. Let's
Okay.
go. Come on.
Thank you. Yes. We went to State Police Headquarters, where Lieutenant Eikenberry got a radar fix on Mr. Gingrich's head. And he located that pickup heading for the Georgia coast.
Yeah, heading for the Sea Islands, I reckon. We'll take a chopper. Come on.
We flew east, and when we got to the coast, we saw the pickup truck abandoned on the shore, and just offshore sat a submarine.
See the flag on that conning tower there?
Yeah?
It's a Kenyan Navy.
No, really?
Yeah.
From
See,
Kenya?
From Kenya, right. Yeah, see up in there?
Yeah.
They've been releasing helium balloons with secular socialist literature to float over Georgia for school children to find. But thank goodness we got our shotguns.
Some shooting there. So, what do we do now, Lieutenant Eikenberry?
You've got mail.
Oh, let me check my computer here. An email from LME and 2 sound files. Listen.
Now, this is Newt Gingrich in the hands of atheists doing the work of the liberal media elite. And I will fight their invidious plots with every resource at my disposal so that I can fulfill my mission to establish a colony on the moon, so that as this nation is taken over by socialism of a secular style, the forces of civilization can regroup. Thank you.
So what's the other one say
Well,
there?
let's listen here.
Okay.
Okay, let me just say this. The ransom is negotiable. So if 10 million is too much, well, let's just talk 5. I mean, come on, make us an offer. Let's go, people.
Is there something wrong here, Lieutenant?
Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Noir. Kidnappers don't usually start reducing their demands so quickly. There's more here than meets the eye.
So we called the Las Vegas casino that had been financing the Gingrich campaign for president.
This is Sheldon's Shangri-La Casino and Tanning Salon. If you are a friend, press 1. If you are not, hang up.
And just then, my cell phone rang. Yep, Noir here.
This is Corey Flintoff. Mr.
Corey
Noir.
Flintoff.
And this is Ira Glass.
Ira Glass.
And this is Ann Taylor.
No,
And this is Terry Gross.
Terry Gross.
Look, don't interfere, Noir. Back off or else.
So, the liberal media elite really are running this operation.
You got it. Back off of me and my brother. We'll stick a potato up your tailpipe.
Oh, no. The car talk guys, too. Oh.
Listen, Noir, we're fundraising. Don't try to stop us. We know what's best and you don't, so back off.
You'll never get away with this, Ira Glass. Never.
We've got him, and when you pay the ransom, we'll be able to cancel Pledge Week and get back to broadcasting our anti-colonialist news.
Lieutenant Eikenberry and I camped along the Georgia coast for the next couple of days, and finally another email arrived.
She says they'd be willing to consider $2 million. $1 million if you take Callista too.
I see. The next morning, the kidnappers were down to $500,000, and Mitt Romney had come out with a statement.
Look, I acknowledge that I was playful and pulled some pranks in my prep school days at Cranbrook, which I don't remember, but nonetheless, I apologize for them. I'm not involved in the kidnapping of Speaker Newt Gingrich, but if I am involved and I don't know it, I apologize for that too.
We sat on the beach and we waited for word from the liberal media elite. And meanwhile, the lieutenant was shooting down more balloons in the sky. What's that?
It's something about a rocket.
They have rockets?
I don't know.
Hey, what is this coming up from the water? Navy SEALs. Wait a minute, here comes a woman waving a white hanky. Is that?
Listen, I'm Terry Gross.
Yes?
I just have to tell you, this is urgent. We don't have time to negotiate.
Listen, ma'am, we're doing the best we can, okay?
Yes, well, I'm the one who's been locked up with him. And I tell you, I need some fresh air.
We're trying to raise the money here, okay?
Listen, how about we pay you to take him back?
What? Pay us?
Yeah, how about we give you $100,000?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, 200 grand?
Excuse me, are those reporters? Look, I am going to hold a news conference. I am announcing that I am unsuspending my campaign for president. I will fight on against the Kenyan socialist element in our country. I will not be silenced. I have brought new ideas to the table. I have led the way. We will establish our headquarters on the moon, and we will wait until the time is right, and we will return. We will return.
And then Ira Glass jumped out from behind a palmetto, an AK-47 in his arms.
Don't make me use this. I may appear to be a mild-mannered public radio host, but if necessary, I can sweep this beach with a hail of blazing hot lead.
Now, wait. Well, hey, come back here. Come back here, Glass.
Let's see you
The
catch
game's
me,
up,
Noir.
Glass.
I may be small, but I have fast legs. Come on. What a soda, baby. Come on, suckers.
Ira Glass headed out to sea in a motorboat. A half-mile offshore, the Kenyan submarine surfaced. And the boat pulled alongside, and Ira Glass leaped aboard. The Navy SEAL gave chase, but the sub dove. And moments later, an enormous rocket launcher rose from the sea. And Newt Gingrich sat straddling the nose cone, holding onto a rope.
It is a better thing I do now than I have ever done. And it is a better place to go than I have ever been. There are diamonds on the moon, Callista, and they're all yours.
And he held onto the rope as the rocket rose up into the sky. Into the clouds it rose and off towards the moon. He left Earth on a mission to continue his battle for truth from a new location.
A dark night in a city that knows how to keep its secrets. But one man is still trying to find the answers to life's persistent questions. Guy Noir, Private Eye.
Sue Scott, Tim Russell as Newt Gingrich, Mr. Fred Newman.